Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the block breaking server. Today we are getting straight into things because I have a lot I want to get done in this episode. Talking to Time, it was decided he needed a little longer to recover from that traumatic zombie conversion before we set out looking for Penny. So I'm going to focus on the various things that need to get done around the server that I have kind of been putting off. So I'm okay waiting a bit longer before searching for Penny. Now first, we are going to get started with something I, as the scientist, think would be right up my alley. And that is to make a giant Christmas tree for our holiday area. See, isn't that perfect for a scientist to create? And this over here is our holiday district, where we are going to build it, right out here on the ice. Now, we aren't just going to put this Christmas tree together in the old-fashioned way. Oh no, we are going to science this thing together with a giant machine I invented. And lucky for me, I already have all the materials needed to put this thing together, so let's get it built. While the machine is done, this kind of gives you a rough height of how big this tree is actually going to be. Now, we are missing a big ingredient to actually building this tree, and that is all the logs. So I don't have a real tree farm yet to get all the logs needed for this, which means we're going to have to head to the shopping district and purchase everything we need for this build. My wallet is going to be very empty after this because we need close to 1,000 logs. So 1 diamond per stack. Okay, that's really not that bad. Let's see how many diamonds we have. We're more than fine. We are more than fine. I think what I'm going to actually do is just fill up an entire shulker box with logs. I don't need that many, but I could probably use them for some other things in the future. So let's throw this here. Wait, I'm not going to be able to open that. Boom. That's the wrong one. Boom. There we go. Okay. And oak logs. Oh boy, this is going to hurt a little bit. Wait, seriously? I'm 1 short. Boop. There we go. An entire shulker box of oak logs. Well, I guess now we got to take this thing over to the Christmas district and get that tree built. Let's go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Well, the big base of the tree is done. And, you know, funny enough, it actually doesn't feel that much taller than a 2x2 spruce tree. So I think now that the base is done, I'm going to tear down the surrounding machine portion of this. And slowly over the next couple of weeks, as we get closer and closer to Christmas, I'm going to improve on this. I'm going to make it taller. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to give it some texture. I'm going to add the leaves. But hopefully this is all done well before Christmas, so Santa has somewhere to drop his gifts off to all the other block breakers. But for now, let's move on to something completely different. So the next thing I want to do is work on our gold farm and our barter farm out here in the Nether roof. These farms have worked pretty well for early game, but I kind of think they need an upgrade. Specifically this barter farm. Now I've designed my own schematic here that's going to take all of the items dropped by those piglins and put them through an item sorter. Let me show you it. Boom. This thing right here is very, very cool. Basically, the items, once they get dropped through, go on an ice path and gets bounced back and forth while all of these chests get filled up. Now, I actually built this design on a different server, so some of the things in the schematic might look a little bit weird, and I plan on making some upgrades to this one. This specific design didn't handle non-stackable items very well, but I kind of have a couple ideas using a lathe to maybe try and sort those items out. So I gotta go get all the materials I need for this, and then we will get into building it. Well, it is done. Told you we were gonna be productive in this episode. I definitely cleaned up this entire design from what the schematic showed. Looks like it's actually still going here. Weird. Okay, maybe somebody used it. But basically, the items get bounced back and forth going through each of these different item filters. I've been able to make them 1 block closer together so that they're a little bit more room for the actual non-stackable items that we're going to put over here. And the way it works is there's this line that's being grabbed from the back, and anytime any of these item filters or actually have an item going through it, it sends a redstone signal out and down to this piston right here. When the items are done being sorted, this piston retracts, and all the non-sortable items, or items we don't want to keep, fall down there into that little you can't really see it, into that little burn pit down there. So eventually these last 5 slots here are going to be used for the allays to pick up the items. That'll be version 3.0. This is 2.0. What you guys saw before was 1.0. This is 2.0. 3.0 will be picked up by allays. 4.0, I'm thinking maybe shulker loaders for each of these different item sorters. I'm not sure. But now that this thing is working pretty darn well, this thing needs to get fixed. This is not really that productive over here. It's small. It's whatever for the time being. But if I want to actually get more gold and really take advantage of our piglin bartering farm, this thing needs an upgrade. And I don't feel like reinventing the wheel on this one. I'm just going to use a design by Nembomb, make this a bunch taller, and get as many zombified piglins falling down as possible. Great. Now, if anybody has any questions on this piglin barter farm and item sorter, let me know in the comments below. But now, let's get into making our gold farm a million times better. Well, I didn't finish it. I got about 8 layers done, and then I ran out of magma blocks, so I'm going to need some more magma blocks if I actually want to complete this thing. However, I'm not 100% sure that I do want to complete it right now. I have so many other things that I need to get done in this episode, and if we fly over here to my other AFK spot where I was like working on the original farm, take a look. It's actually working really well already. We're getting a ton of spawns, and the allays down here that are collecting items from this gold farm also are actually coming over and picking up the items from this gold farm. So for right now, I think I'm going to leave this alone. Maybe we'll revisit it at the end of the episode or the next episode. But what I want to do involves something, well, below the nether roof. What I want to do is break through the nether roof here and also at my portal to my base. Reason I want it here is because I am going to need to do a little bit of, mob proofing below here. Once this whole thing is built, it's going to be low enough that I will actually be spawning things below here. And I want a spot in my base so I could connect up to the nether hub that a bunch of people are making. So I have 0 supplies to actually break through bedrock. I don't even know the coordinates over here that are going to work to break through. So I got to go do some research, figure out exactly where to break this through. And we'll come back over when I start to break through the first block. So I've collected everything I need to actually break through the bedrock, and I'm going to try and do it at my portal first because I've already found the location that there is only a single block between me and the nether, and that block is right here. So it's time to build this thing, and hopefully it works the first try. We'll see how this goes. Okay, that went really bad. That was not going. That's not good. I'm really far away. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, well, luckily none of my stuff seems to be missing. Nothing despawned. Let's see here. Doot. We got my wings. We got my pickaxe, we got my sword, my food, rockets. I think I only had the shovel on me and the axe. So I gotta figure out what went wrong there. I've done this many times before, I promise. I don't know why I blew up so easily. So we're gonna try this again. I'll be back when this works, because I'd rather not show you how many more times I may or may not die. Well, it only took one more try. we got it. We're down. Right down here is the way down and through to the Nether. Pretty darn easy. Pretty darn easy. We'll have to do some ladders to get up here. And I specifically chose this spot because there are a few other just single block bedrock areas here. I might actually open this up and maybe down the road do some sort of design or something over here. I don't know. I think it would be cool to incorporate this hole in the ground, make it bigger, and have it directly connect to my Nether portal in some way. I'm not sure. But now that we're down here, we'll be able to go through and figure out where we need to break the bedrock for the gold farm area. Okay, so we are out here by our gold farm and barter farm, and we're going to try and break this spot right here and see how well this works. Hopefully we can do this without dying at all this time. Let's find out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, at least I'm pretty close to where I should be for this. Okay, hold on. Let me get back over there. I didn't leave a ton of stuff on me last time, so I'm hopeful that I should not have too much of a mess to clean up. I don't understand why sometimes this works fine and other times it doesn't. Okay, so this time let's do it with a chest plate on. So if we pop under here and then we slowly inch over till we can just barely grab the lever, boop, and then right there. I don't think it worked. Oh, it did work. Well, you look at that. So now that that's done, the next thing I want to do is some work over at my base. So unfortunately, I think it's time to finally take down this machine and replace it with something that's actually a little bit more useful to me, the zombie villager breeder. And I actually think this is the perfect amount of space to make a villager breeder with an automatic carrot farm. If I put a fence up here around this little area and actually make that like a carrot field, we should be able to have a villager up there who will throw carrots into the breeder here so that this automatically goes. And then I'll probably have some sort of system that runs through over in this area where the villagers will get converted to zombies and then converted back to villagers. So I got a little bit of work to do. I'm going to clean this thing up, get it built, and we'll pop back in when it's time to actually get the villagers into the village breeder. It may not look like much, but this right here, this is my villager breeder. And I've added a couple little of my own designs to it. First off, I have this lever and this trap door here that I can push the villagers into the farther section of the chamber here. It'll make it easier for the minecarts to actually pick them up when they come across this rail and down and over. Now, I haven't actually made the system back here that's going to bring the villagers into a zombification / curing station over here, but I think that might be down the road. For now, this is good enough. I just got to get the villagers in here, and I've got plenty of room to build the rest of this parts out. So now it's time to actually bring over the villagers. This process, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, where are you going? Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Oh, villagers. In the boat. Get in the boat. Come on. Go. Go. In the boat. Now. Thank you. These things are so frustrating. Okay, so we got 2 villagers into our villager breeder. Not too awful, honestly. I think the boat with the minecart was definitely the best idea. Now we just need a bunch of carrots to hopefully get these 2 breeding. Many carrots later, and we have a stack for you, and a stack for you, and maybe just another stack just in case. Okay, love hearts, yes, yes, baby, I hear it. And baby, yay! That went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. That didn't take any time at all. Nice. So with that completed, I have one more thing I'd like to get done today. I need to work on my shop. I still have a bunch of stuff left over in the shop that's in the spawn area, and I'd like to move it over to Nardget, but that's not designed yet. There's no interior, and I really would like to make it look pretty. Let's head over there and see what we can put together. I've brought a bunch of supplies with me, specifically mangrove. I know there's a lot of that already in the build, but I have some ideas to add some extra contrast and bring it all together. So let's get some stuff built down here, and we'll come back when I've made some progress. So the stairs are complete. This is kind of the rough design I'm going with. I may add a little bit more texture in the future. The second to third floor stairs are going to be a little bit different, but the first to second floor stairs, I think this works. I don't think it's too obtrusive in the room, and it will help divide this up nicely. So I think the next thing I want to do is actually create the separate rooms. We'll start with the main area in the middle where people will buy stuff from, and then we'll divide out the 2 back rooms. I'll be back when that's done. So I've made a little bit of progress on dividing out the place. You can see over here, we kind of have the main area that's going to be where all of the items are sold. And back here and back here are where the contraptions are going to go that actually control this whole thing. And there's going to be up front here a little bit of a kiosk area. Now, one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make banners that I could hang above each of these like so. And I wanted those banners to be what indicates what is actually in each of the chests. And one of the designs that I want to come up with is like a shulker shell design. And I was looking up online how to do that. It says I need a creeper banner. So I've never really made a banner before, but let's take a look here. Banner patterns. Wait, I need a creeper head to make this? Okay, slight detour. We are gonna go try and get ourselves a creeper head. Wish me luck. Okay, I've come out to my base area so that I don't create too much destruction around the shopping district, and we finally have ourselves a thunderstorm. So I'm just kind of scouring around for some creepers. Let's see if we could find any. Oh, okay, we've got a couple over here. Let's get them in a boat. Oh my god, the phantoms are coming at me from every direction because I haven't slept in so long. Okay, let's try getting him with the trident. We land here and we shoot him here. I've hit the phantom. Let's try again. Okay, we got him. Okay, that's 1 charge creeper. I've got 2 more over here in a boat as a backup. If I can get one of them to become charged, why didn't that work? Why isn't he getting struck by lightning? That's really weird. Let's try one more time, and I've killed him. Okay, let's try this guy. No, I don't want to kill him. Let's walk away for a second. Okay, I got another charged creeper. I'm trying to get him in the boat with this last one, but I keep getting attacked by these phantoms. Unfortunately, the thunderstorm has also ended. Well, I've got 2 charged creepers in different boats with a regular creeper. I think all there is to do now is see if we could get this to work. Let's get this zombie out of here. We're going to put the shield in my offhand and hold on to the totem and see if we could get this guy to blow up and blow up the Narn charged creeper. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, he blew up and the other one blew up? Wait, did he kill him or did he blow him up? I don't see a charged creeper head. Okay, this was a fail. This was a fail, but we have a backup. So I'm luring this creeper to the first charged creeper we got in hopes that this time we can maybe get this to work. Let's slowly engine here and see if we could get him to blow up. Come on. Come on. There he goes. He's going. And how did you survive that? How on earth did this creeper survive that? I guess we gotta wait for another thunderstorm. One more thunderstorm later, and I have plenty of charged creepers all over the place. I'm just rounding them up into different boats because I would really like to have a lot of backups in case things go wrong. So I'm gonna see how many charged creepers I can get. This place is gonna be a death trap. So I have like 3 or 4 of them. Oh god. Okay. I definitely now only have 3 of them. Oh well. Okay, and he died instantly. This is not going well. And let's try and get another one. I don't know how long this storm is going to last, and I really want as many backups as possible this time. Okay, storm's over. Field is littered with creepers and charged creepers. I'm going to just bring them around and see how many I can get to explode each other, and maybe we could get a bunch of heads. You blow up, blow up, blow up. Oh, he went flying. And, oh, yep, okay, we got one. We have our first charged creeper head. Okay. Let's see how many more we could potentially get. And explode! Okay, you survived, so that didn't quite work. I'm gonna try weakening the non-charged one and see if that helps him. Okay, that didn't work. What about you two? You guys wanna cooperate? Come on. Oh, okay. Hey, And now we have 2 charged creeper heads. Sweet. Double fist and creeper heads. We're on a roll. I could definitely make some money off of these. Okay, this seems to be the last charged creeper I was able to find, so maybe if I'm lucky we could get a 3rd one. I kind of want to hold on to just the creeper head myself, so I'd like 3. 1 to sell, 1 to hold on to, and 1 to turn into a charger. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. Come on. Slowly approach. And did we get it? Yes, we got it. Okay, perfect. 3 charged creeper heads. I think that's about all we need for today. Now just got to take these creeper heads back to our base and see if we can get ourselves the charged creeper pattern for our banner. This is a cool camera angle. I just accidentally stumbled upon this. It's a little hard to control and get inside though. Okay, paper and creeper head and banner pattern. Sweet. Okay, let's go back over to Nardget and get our shop finished up. Okay, and I have done a lot of work and I hope you guys like it. Let's go on inside and I can show you the semi-finished product. And here we have it. We have a banner for the shulker shells, an anvil to represent our iron, and on the other side we have a totem banner and an emerald banner. I think this came out pretty good. Now this area right here is going to be where our main items are stored. Up here is going to be a water system that'll flow around and restock all the different barrels as items get sold. And we kind of have this well divided up. We have our back rooms on either side. I'm not 100% sure on this texture to divide the back rooms. I think it still needs a little bit of work. And I left myself plenty of room for the item filters and all the junk that's got to go back here. But I think now we need to head back over to our original shop, pull the stock from that, and bring it over to here. Let's get going. It's kind of a little sad closing up this shop. We've had it for so long, and it's a little sentimental. This was the first shop we built on this server. But all things must end, and all things must begin again. So let's bring this stock back over to the new shop. Well, I've finished stocking this up, and I've added a little bit more detail to it. I've used some armor stands to make some actual displays in front of each barrel so you could really see the product that's in there. I kind of fudged a little bit on the shulker box here and put the box instead of just the shell because it looked nicer, but I think that's fine. I think that's fine. The only thing missing is totems, and I kind of left those in my base. So let's head back over there and grab a shulker full. Okay, back to my base and shulker full of totems. Perfect. This is probably the last thing I'm going to be stocking for today, so I might just go do that off camera instead of dragging you guys back there again. So at this point, I think we're going to call the episode here. We've got a lot done today. We started working on the Christmas tree at the Christmas Tree District. We upgraded our Barter Farm to version 2 and increased the capacity of our gold farm. We also made some pretty big improvements over at Nardget, which I'm super happy about. What is going on? What's happening? Oh no. Not again. This is not good. I thought this was done with. Okay, guys. Well, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.